Hi, and welcome to the show. We thank God you can view the show, whether it's in your living room, your bedroom, your kitchen, or any other area in your home. We're excited to bring you DAP Ministry Presents. I'm your host, the Reverend Willie Williams Jr. Excited about the information you're going to get today, but also saying to you, I didn't have a chance to go down to the Lower Ninth Ward this week, but I did last week. And if you watched the show last week, you'll find out they are doing some mass improvements and fixing the streets. I think there's a big old project that's about to store. But what's important is that you go down in that area, see the devastation, but realize the restoration that the Lord is doing. Again, we're always pleased and excited. Want to say happy birthday again to our co-host, the Reverend Darrell Smith, also known as DK Smith. And not only is he celebrating, I think he is your birthday over? Or you're still celebrating?
I was joking when I said I celebrate the whole month. So my birthday's over, but I still take gifts. No.
Anyway, he has his finger on the pulse of what's taking place locally, nationally, even globally, because I know he's always contacting somebody about some of the affairs that's affecting us in our city and in our world. You want to do the announcement now, or you want to do it later? He has an announcement, I know.
And I have glasses to put my announcement. Yeah, we know how that is. Anytime you're over 40, you know, and I am over 40. So
why you say over 40?
That's a statistic, you know. To say
but you know,
average.
But you know you're over 50.
Anyway, yeah, over 50 plus. Union Baptist College and Theological Seminary, Dr. Robert Turner, Sr., President, and Dr. Joseph A. Brooks, Academic Dean. Well, they're having a registration for spring semester 2022. And it's going to be taking place at the E.J. Thompson Senior Multi-Purpose Center. That's at 626 South Galvez Street. Now, the dates are next year, Tuesday, January 11th, 2022, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. That's Tuesday, January 11th. Wednesday, January the 12th, 2022, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. And Thursday, January the 13th, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Remind you that all classes begin on Wednesday, January the 19th, 2022. Day division begins at 8 a.m. and the evening division begins at 6 p.m. And for additional information, contact the Register, Sister Linda Merrick, 504-525-0580. I'll say it again slow for you. 504-525-0580. And the email is unionseminary@att.net. That's unionseminary@att.net. And they have a website, UBCTS, that's Union Baptist College Theological Seminary.com. UBCTS.com. And yes, I'm a graduate of Union Baptist College and Theological Seminary, and so we thank God for that legacy. Used to get to ride with Dr. Henry, who was the president. Ethan Henry, yeah. And I didn't have a vehicle at the time, and he would come pick me up from my house, and I would be getting out that, I think it was a Cadillac, and people say, "Ooh,
you prestigious."
Yeah, I'm with the president.
With the president.
Yeah.
And you remember where the school was located at?
It was back then. It was on Laperouse Street. Laperouse. Before it was on another side street. Before that, but yeah. And I remember that building. Don't know. I'm pretty sure it's gone by now. Yeah.
Well, we left from there and went to Milton Street.
Right, I know, but I'm saying the location on Laperouse. I'm pretty sure the building is.
I think it was connected with Bell School, and Bell School, I think, may have sold that property. The school board has sold the property, and I think it's like a housing, senior housing.
Oh, okay. So the building is still up.
I can't guarantee you that.
Okay. I'll do some research.
I think it was an old historical building.
It is. Well, look, I'll do that research. But speaking of research, I'd like to introduce our guest on today, and.
She should not be a stranger to you.
Well, look, that's what I'm saying. That research, we go way back, and so much so that when she was a child, I remember her then. But I won't say no more.
So you're telling your age?
Oh, I am telling my age. Okay, you're right. All right. Well, anyway, Roz, I call her Rosalind Armstrong Woodfox, and she is the outreach executive for the Oak Street Health, and that's at 4800 Sheriffmantur Highway, Suite A. They'll share more about that. But again, we want to say first to you, welcome. Now, is it Roz or Rosalind?
So I tell everybody what you know. My name is Rosalind, but somewhere along the years, I've taken on the name Roz. You know, when you're in trouble, your mama calls you by your full name. I'm being very honest. Yeah. So I just say, call me Roz, So that way I know I'm always in good graces.
Well, look, there's your name right there.
There it is. Yeah, everybody calls me Roz. So so I prefer Roz.
Okay.
So Roz is here to talk about organization, and the organization is here, but it has roots outside of the city. Is that right?
Correct. I tell everybody when I meet them, they're wondering, okay, what is Oak Street Health? Where is Oak Street? What are you guys doing? What's happening? So this is how I like to say it. Our birth date with Oak Street Health. Well, first, we're primary care providers for adults on Medicare. And our company is rebuilding healthcare the way it should be. We are new to Louisiana, but definitely not new to healthcare. Our birthday is what I like to say. Was several years ago in 2012, we were birthed in Chicago, Illinois. So that's our treehouse. You know, that's where everything formulated in Chicago. And it's so wonderful to see the company grow, very fast-paced and growing. As of today, we have over 150 doctors' offices across the country. So I'm excited. So we're here in Louisiana, and I have this wonderful opportunity to be a part of something great. As I said, we're rebuilding healthcare the way it should be. So it's a wonderful opportunity.
Now, in asking the questions, you already stated that it's healthcare for seniors.
For seniors.
Young people gotta wait. They gotta get old.
I am
keep
not
living.
a senior yet. I'm sorry.
Not old.
Not a senior.
Well, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
No,
You're that 40 guy.
Because let's stipulate here right fast. Medicare. Have to be 65 for Medicare.
Oh, so you okay?
So I haven't made 65 yet.
But you're still a senior, ain't you?
I'm not denying I'm a senior.
55 starts senior.
Right. But 65 is with Medicare. So.
Medicare, right. And so, which is one difference in our facility. We see adults, again, that are on Medicare. For those that don't know, we say the red, white, and blue card. But you do have some adults that are not quite the age, but they do qualify, probably because of maybe physical illness, disability. So not everyone. But if you are on disability, some folks do qualify for Medicare before the tender age of 65, and they're also able to be a patient at Oak Street Health.
So tell us a little bit for viewing audience. What can you offer to anybody or who's eligible?
Absolutely. So what I love about Oak Street Health, not only are they rebuilding healthcare, but it's something very different. I say it's very, very special. When I got the phone call a couple of months ago about, hey, check out this job description at Oak Street Health, I was the same way. What is this? What is Oak Street Health? And I said, okay, I knew the season that I was in, it was time for me to move on. And I literally had been praying about something else as of the night before. And I said, I didn't want to step into my 51st year of life and just in the same rut. And someone reached out to me and said, hey, check this out. And I was laying in my bed and I woke up. I said, okay, I want to try it. And so I did. I did a little research on the company, interviewed, and so here I am. But what I love about Oak Street Health, I want to picture this. Have you ever walked into a doctor's office and you had a room full of people there? You walk into the doctor's office and it's a room full of people, and of course it took you time to get this appointment. You sign in and you're sitting and you're waiting and you're looking at everybody come in, good morning, and everybody's waiting and then you're waiting to be called. You're waiting for your name to be called out of a room full of people. Finally, maybe after 45 minutes, sometimes 50, you get called and you're like, they called my name. I go in the back only to sit and wait some more to talk to perhaps a nurse that might come in and how you doing, Mr. Williams? How you doing, Mrs. Smith? Any slip, trips, or fall? Medications the same way. And then the doctor will be in shortly. You wait some more. And finally the doctor comes in after you hear the doctor in all the other rooms hoping to get to your number. And the doctor, maybe on a good day, might spend about 10 or 15 minutes with you, see you in 6 months. So just, I don't know if you've ever experienced that. Well, picture a different scenario at Oak Street Health. So what we do is we offer you a longer period of time with your doctor. First, there's no waiting period. So there's never a double booking with you coming. If you're You're the 10 o'clock appointment, you're the 10 o'clock appointment. And you go right into the process to be able to see the doctor. We offer you a longer period of time with your doctor, a 40-minute appointment. So that 40 minutes can be the difference between something that's bringing your body life or death, is what I say. We want to keep you happy, healthy, and out of the hospital, so we give you more time to sit and talk to your doctor about what's going on with your health, how are things feeling, and it's not a rushed appointments. Some other things that we do, we offer same-day, next-day appointments. Very, very different than the average doctor. They can't do that because the average doctor, I'm going to quiz you guys, how many patients do you think the average doctor sees in a year, the average doctor? Yeah, in a year.
About 100,000?
About 100,000, what do you think?
No, I was going to say about 500.
Okay. Too high, too low. Let's just say between 3,500 to 4,000 patients in a year. So, and it's not that, it's the system that they're in. They have to see so many patients a year, which means so many patients a day, which means now you walk into a room full of people. The average doctor at Oak Street Health, let's picture 350 to 400 patients a year. Wow. So our doctors in the course of a day are seeing between maybe 8 to 10 patients a day. So we can offer you that longer time that gives you that confidence in knowing the doctor is taking his time with you to find out what's going on with your health. So with that, we offer same day, next day appointments. Something's going on, you don't have to wait 6 months to see your doctor. You can come in to us. We give you 24-hour access to your doctor. Morning, noon, and night, you can pick up the phone if there's something ailing you on the holiday, 1 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon. Okay, you know what? I don't want to go to urgent care. I don't want to go to the hospital. Let me pick up the phone and call and speak to my provider and just let them know what's going on. They can help you navigate through maybe what might be going on with your health. And I think it's so important because we're in the heart of the community. I say this not jokingly, but seriously, they say you have a church on every corner, Now, of course, it might not be open now because of the pandemic, but there's a church. You have your local Dollar Tree. You might have this grocery store. Where's the healthcare facility? So now we're in the heart of the neighborhood because why? We're your neighbors, and that should be a part of it. Where do you go to school in New Orleans? Where do you go to church? Where do you go to the doctor? And many people, they don't have primary care doctors, and in the time that we live in with the global pandemic, you need a doctor. And not only just a doctor, but someone that knows you by name that can take their time with you. So I really like what I have seen. I've been with the company now for 6 months, and they stand behind what they actually say. So much is that, I know you've heard of AARP.
Of course, I'm a member.
You're a member.
I'm old enough.
Oh, now you're old enough. Well, they start them off at 35. Ross, we got to go to a break.
Okay, sure.
But I want you to continue this conversation.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
Guess what? It's not only exciting, but it's enlightening. And I have some questions. I have some serious questions, especially about that situation where everybody gets a permit. And how can the doctor see 10 people at one time at the same time? I mean, everybody get that same appointment.
Yeah.
We're talking to Roz Woodfox. Stay tuned. We'll be back to ask more questions.
Poor nutrition today will increase Sarah's chances of anemia, add to her healthcare costs, sick days, even stunt her ability to learn. And the thing is, Sarah's not even born yet. Get proper nutrition before it's too late. Call or visit WIC. WIC provides nutrition information, healthcare referrals, even food. Your child has you, and you have WIC.
Mrs. Johnson, good to see you again. This is Mike. You can trust him. He looks just like you. Plus, 2 against 1 is more intimidating when we force someone to sign a loan.
And I'll be sucking up to you in order to keep up the illusion.
So, here are your low monthly payments and interest rate as we promised. Here's where they triple. The rest of this stuff, don't think a lawyer can read this. It protects us. Make sure we get your home when you can't pay us back.
Such a lovely house.
Yeah. But don't worry. We're going to sell you credit life insurance.